Hey, 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 good evening, peace, love, and blessings. Peace, love, and blessings, y'all. Shout out to my sister Vita. It's good to see you in here, sis. Peace, love, and blessings. I know you won't be long. Workflow, workflow, workflow. Like said, it's glad to see you in the building, Vita. Shout out to my girl Lillian. Lillian is not in yet. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. Let me see. Shout out to Parch. Peace, love, and blessings. What's up, Parch? Let's see, Mr. says, shout out to Mr. So y'all, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my. So y'all, I'm gonna first start. I was saying, God is good. Thank God to be back in the place again on today. I got 2-3 devices going on. Also, y'all, I got something going on the back end where I'll be doing like some promos or some herbalist stuff, stuff of that nature. I have a link. So I'm off into that. So I'll be posting and doing some stuff like that moving soon. Also, I have someone creating a song for the channel. I've already paid for it. So creating a video and a song for our channel. So yeah, new chapter, new chapter, new chapter. Gonna be some different things and some new things popping. Truth be told, baby. So glad to see you and glad to be here. Yes, VD, my VD. So yes, yeah, like I said, I got 2 devices going, and we gonna do this tonight, babe. But once again, thanks to the Lord up above for blessing us to see yet again another day. I gotta get into these vivid dreams that I've been having. God has been really dealing with me in dreams here a lot lately, and I have to tell you all about them. Some of them, well, a couple of them, I just know like a couple of glints, like major parts that he indeed allowed me to remember and to stick out. But it's moving forward. But the rest of it, I just I can't remember all of it, but it's like certain parts of these dreams I remember just like that part of it, and I have to tell it to you all. I have to let you all know because I feel like this is something that is about to take place and moving forward. So like I said, y'all, my close circle know that God deals with me in all type of ways. Vivid dreams. He allows me to he just allowed me to see things. I'm not going to go into depths, into deeper details, but he allows me to see things before they happen. I actually be in the perimeter of these things before they happen. That's all I'm gonna say. But no matter what takes place in this earth, I just know heart wise I'm right. At least I want to be right. If I'm not, I ask that he continue to reveal to me things, or letting go of forgiveness and certain things and certain individuals that think that they are doing things, but yet little do they know the eyes that I have. I'm not perfect, but the eyes that I have, I see. That's one of my greatest gifts from God. So never think that you can fool the Holy Spirit. And when I say sometimes we have to be careful what we ask God for, we have to be careful because I always ask him to bless my eyes to see as his eyes see. So he does that, and I'm grateful and thankful for it. But once again, y'all, I'm gonna first start by telling you all the dreams that he have given me, and I don't know, maybe y'all in the comment can help me. I've asked him to, reveal to me, but I think it has something to do with us moving forward, y'all. Okay, but however, peace, love, blessings, and light. Peace, love, and blessings and light. And no matter what, God is with us always, no matter what takes place in this world, not the earth, but the world, no matter what takes place. Also, shout out to my boy Shan. Shan will be in here shortly. The boy he be working, he be grinding. So once again, y'all, we're gonna discuss that as well as we're gonna discuss what you all think about this October the 4th alert. We're also gonna discuss the Maui situation and Y'all know the boy Trump went over and visit Maui, him and his family. So we're going to also discuss this illegal immigrants and what's taking place over in New York. Y'all, New York is like literally a disaster. So I have plans to go to New York and be in New York 3 days next month, but I'm really not sure. I have loved ones, I have family members, loved ones, and a companion that is over in New York. So I do know a lot that goes on over there, and what be taking place, and stuff like that. So the immigrants are invading and taking. Well, they have invaded and they are taking over New York. Like they're really taking over New York. So um, I don't know. I have to just pray and ask God and strategically listen to Him because I was prohibited for getting on planes, riding on planes, and I have to ask Him if that's something that He wants me to do. Though my plans are my plans, but they're not always the plans of His. They're not His plans. So I do have plans, but like I said, I have to trust God, and if that's what He want me to do, then so let be, and if not, then so let be as well. I respect whatever He tells me. But yeah, y'all, it's going down in New York. With the illegal immigrants and all of that. Also, y'all, I stated about 4 years ago about a 101 preparedness. Um, aka zombie apocalypse. The CDC had it on their website. Everything I'm saying over here on True Be Told TV is allegedly, but this was placed on the CDC website back in like 2015, 16, somewhere in there. But I got my hand on it and I was able to talk about it doing my research on everything that I was researching and everything that I had come to knowledge about. Um, and even pertaining to that poison. So it like coincides with a lot of what's going on and what's taking place around the world. So unfortunately, like I said, this outbreak, this so-called zombie outbreak, it is very wicked out here, y'all. It's real, real wicked. It's very wicked. So we will also be discussing that on tonight. So tonight is going to be a night. I'm not going to hold you all long. I must say that I will not hold you all long. I'll be here probably about an hour and 30. So I'm gonna get it all in, and what all I don't get in on tonight, I will get it in with you all on tomorrow. So yes, moving forward, I will go back to regular as scheduled. My lives will be like an hour, no more than an hour and 30 minutes long. Um, and like if I have enough content, like I do, I always have a lot of content. So I would break that content down in for like days unless something else comes about. So once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Um, yeah, yeah. So, okay, read it. So, y'all, I'm about to get ready to get this thing started. Um, mm, okay, so let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, y'all. So, I am about to pull up. That's why I got two devices, y'all, because I'm trying to I have two devices because I'm trying to see um, if I can go by pulling my content from my other device. I just be, Just be doing some things, y'all, trying to maneuver. Okay, device is not. Okay, so y'all may see two of me up here on the screen. All right. So, okay, also, if you all would like to join the StreamYard, if you all would like to join the StreamYard, I do have a StreamYard posted in the top link. I started instead of pinning it. Let me see if I can pin that. Let's see if I can pin this. Now I don't know. I'll be figuring stuff out. No, I can't pin it. I don't know. But anyway, you all, I am trying to see how to share my screen. But if y'all could just give me a second, what I'm about to do is I'm gonna drop down. So I'm gonna drop down one of mine. I'm gonna drop down, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to some music as I get started to bring my content forth for you all. So once again, peace, love, blessings, and enlighten to everyone in the comment section. So I'm gonna let y'all rock out for a little bit while I bring out my content. Give me 1 second. All righty, family. I am back. I really do apologize. Um, my internet was tripping, so I was on the back end trying to pull this content up for y'all. It don't matter, y'all. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Um, yeah, it's gonna get better. Um, so I'm gonna have to be playing with this thing. Like on my weekend, like my Saturdays off, not this Saturday, y'all, because I'll be horseback riding. So it won't be this Saturday. But unfortunately, like when I'm off on Saturdays, like Monday, Tuesdays, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I just be playing with it. But however, like when I'm at work, the internet here runs so slow. Like it runs so slow. So anywho, y'all, I do have the content pulled up on the other end. But I know I was telling you all before I pulled the content up about the dream that I had. Sorry if y'all hear me smacking y'all. That is I'm sucking on some Jolly Ranchers, the blue Jolly Ranchers. I love Jolly Ranchers. So that's what I'm eating on right now. But anywho, y'all, I pretty much was talking about the uh the dreams that God had given me. And one dream that he had given me before I start the content. One dream he had given me, it was like we was in the United States of America, but however, it was very like it looked like third world country. There were no men. All the men were gone. There were no young boys, no men, like no males. There were all women and children. This is the first dream I had. There were all just women and children, and they were all in a long line, and the line was so long till it was never ending. It was never ending. You couldn't tell where the beginning was, and you couldn't tell where the end was. But it was only women and children. I repeat, it was only women and children. There were no males. So I'm not sure what God trying to show me in pertaining to that. Um, I did talk to my son, and I told my son about it, and he was telling me. He said, "Well, Mom, you know what they're trying to do there? You know, it's pretty much World War III, allegedly." And he said, "Mom, maybe you didn't see in the males is because they drafted and they had taken all the males." And I said, "It makes sense, son, but I don't know. But I know that we were, it looked like third world country. What I mean by third world country, communist, it was very run down. I'm sorry, y'all. It was very run down and more so of like giving third world country like, excuse me, y'all, something you see in a movie. Like that's what it was. Like that's what it was given. But like I said, there were no males. And I was dreaming, but I can't think of nothing else. It was like it's like God didn't allow me to see nothing else but that part of it, where there were no males, nothing but women and children in a line, and it was very third world country and deserted. Okay, that was the first dream. Another dream he gave me a dream that it was third world country looking, it was looking like third world country again. But this time he gave it to me, and like we were walking, like we were walking like on a walk, exercising, And there was a war. And however, like all the missiles and everything was coming in the US and landed and hitting it. But however, when it was, I was walking in a dream along with some more people exercising, just doing like a little jog along with some more people. I'm not sure who they were because I never did see their face. But however, I was walking in a dream, and the dream as I was walking, there were missiles being launched into the world. And as the missiles was being launched, like they were going in the ground, but it was picking up the ground. But however, it never did touch me or the people exercising along the sidewalk. And it's like I kind of got a glimpse of what that is meaning. Um, because I know that the road to heaven is narrow and it's straight. So, like I said, as I was walking on the sidewalk, these missiles and everything that was being launched was like going into the ground, but it was picking up the ground, but it didn't touch no one on the sidewalk. It didn't blow up the sidewalk. Like it was so weird. But it too was also like third world, like a third world country setting. But those are two that I can remember. And I'm not sure, like I said, what God is trying to say unto me. He do show me these things, and I do get these things when I sleep. Sometimes I can see the whole thing, and it be so vivid. So even when I catch a glimpse of it, it's so vivid, like I'm literally like there, like it's so real. Um, but I'm not sure what it means. Usually when I get those, like I see it before it happens. And when it happens, I'll be like, Lord, that's what it was. Like, you know, but anywho, y'all, that's what it was. And I just suggest, like I tell you all the time, build your relationship with God, get a close relationship with God, and moving forward, I'm gonna be discussing and we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. There's gonna be some changes to the channel, but we're gonna be discussing lots of things. Like it's more so gonna be on a news setting as well as bringing you the truth of God, the revelations as He stated in the Word. So no, I'm not afraid. I hope you all don't be afraid because whatever's gonna be is gonna be. It has to happen. And so with that being said, whatever it do be, just know that the prophecy has to fulfill itself and know that God is always with you. He's always with all of us. As He said, He will never leave, neither will He forsake us. And He's always here. He knows what's best for us. Also, whatever's going to take place in this world, um, these things have to come to pass and happen in order for us to enter into the new, the kingdom, the good. So if you know, you know, you know. So once again, y'all, that was a couple of my dreams that I have been given, and I just wanted to share those with you all. But I am about to get started, get started, get started. So let me share my screen with you all. Um, okay, let me share my screen. Share my screens. Hey, my sugar. So my little lady didn't got up, y'all. So okay, y'all, we're gonna talk about this. we're going to discuss and talk about the warning that they are coming with, so you all could be able to see. Thing on cell phone. Okay, so if you all are able to see, here it is. Okay, so this is about the FEMA and FCC plan and what they're doing, you all. So I'm gonna play it so that you all can see it. So this is, like I said, this is the FEMA and FCC plan nationwide alert that is supposed to take place here for October the 4th. And then they said that they're gonna turn around and do another one. For some reason, if it don't do completely October the 4th, they're gonna do another one October the 11th. So here you all go.
Dark predictions for October 4th. You might want to stay tuned for this one because something's going to happen. Okay, this is from a government website, FEMA. Okay, a national emergency alert for October 4th. Stay tuned because this is important.
First, I'm going to read what they are telling us, and then I'm going to tell you my prediction. Okay, the national test will consist of 2 portions. Okay, approximately 2:20 p.m. on Wednesday, October 4th. Okay, make sure to read this. This is important. Text messages will be sent to all TVs, radios, and cell phones. Okay. The first part will be directed to all cell phones. Okay. The message will display in English or Spanish. Blah 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 blah. So the second part will be sent to radios and television. Okay. And also there's the backup date of October 11th. So it's saying at 2:20 p.m. they'll broadcast for approximately 30 minutes. Okay. All compatible wireless phones that are switched on within a range of active cell tower could receive this message. So one thing you can do to protect yourself is shut this off. Is the first thing I'll let you know on October 4th. Maybe keep your phone off. There'll obviously be a test. And multiple sources, just in case anyone believes this is not true, you can research this yourself. Okay, so I'm no scientist, but I don't know the effect of having multiple millions of people, almost 400 million people's phones ringing at the same time over a 30-minute period. I don't know what that'll do. Like, do you remember the old days when your phone used to ring and it would affect the speaker in the room? Beep, 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 and it would start crackling the speaker. Now imagine every single phone doing that. And there's been some videos in the past of how these signals can affect insects. And also there's been studies that show not only Wi-Fi and mobile phone radiation can affect them and disrupt their circadian rhythms and immune system functions. So it could be catastrophic trying to use everyone's phone at the exact same time for not only human health potentially, but insects, birds, bees, things like that. So that's my prediction is if you keep doing things like this and we don't watch the science behind it and the reactions, or even study this before we try it, this could be potentially devastating to our ecosystem and our planet and humanity. So please initiate some research on all this, guys. At minimum. This is not fear-mongering. This is like they do whatever they want, and then we have to deal with the effects. But like, let's use some common sense, please.
The press release came out today. FEMA and FCC announced that on Wednesday, October 4th, 2023, they will test nationwide wireless emergency alerts and the emergency alert system. Let's talk about what that means. on Wednesday, October 4th, with a backup date of Wednesday, October 11th, just in case there's a widespread severe weather event happening on the 4th. FEMA will first at 2:18 p.m. Eastern Time send a national level alert to the entire United States over wireless emergency alerts. This is like your phone going off for like a tornado warning or flash flood or amber alert.
All I apologize. I got kicked out of the live, but it's well. So y'all give me 1 second so I can bring it back to you. I'll share my screen. Hold on, y'all.
They will test nationwide wireless emergency alerts and the emergency alert system. Let's talk about what that means. On Wednesday, October 4th, with a backup date of Wednesday, October 11th, just in case there's a widespread severe weather event happening on the 4th, FEMA will first at 2:18 p.m. Eastern Time send a national level alert to the entire United States over wireless emergency alerts. This is like your phone going off for like a tornado warning or flash flood or amber alert. However, it is going to use the national alert class, which is the one you can't turn off. It used to be called a presidential alert, but there were some reasons that the nomenclature was changed around that to better clarify that the president as an individual does not like have willy-nilly access to this. But on at 2:18 p.m. on October 4th or October 11th, everyone's phone will go off and then say this is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. No action is needed. 2 minutes later, at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time on October 4th, FEMA will drop an NPT or National Periodic Test event into the IPAWS CAP feed, which will, since all EAS participants are required to monitor the IPAWS CAP feed, will cause them to immediately retransmit this alert. The last test in 2021 focused you can tell I've had a busy day, focused on the over-the-air daisy chain aspect of the emergency alert system. And so that one was initiated only by the 77 primary entry point stations and relied totally on the over-the-air dissemination. This one is going to be different. It is going to be a message that shows up in the cap feed, and whenever a station's indec pulls that cap feed, which it does several times a minute, downloads that message, it will immediately interrupt programming and start transmitting. So just like I did in 2021, I plan on capturing and listening to several stations around here at the same time, just so I have another kind of update on how that behaves. Our EAS monitoring assignments have recently changed, so it will be a different set of stations that I have this time around. But it will be interesting to see how fast everyone reacts to the message coming across the cap feed. On top of that, there are some preparations that we will have to do here. I'll be sure to keep you posted on what we do to make sure everything still runs smoothly. And of course, there's going to be some paperwork that is due after the test happens. ETRS Form 2 will be due on October 5th. So that is like the day of tests. Like, how did it go? Like, just kind of a matter of fact, what happened thing. And then Form 3 will have about a month to fill that out, which is kind of a more in-depth survey of what happened. Did anything go wrong? Anything like that. So, I'll just kind of keep you posted on how that happens. But the most important news is it's happening 2 months from tomorrow. So it does satisfy they must give at least 2 months notice. We will have a nationwide test of the emergency alert system. Follow for more broadcasting content.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Goshen Prepping. Last night I was asked, do I believe we're going to have an economic collapse? And I will tell you, in my mind, 100% absolutely, our economy will collapse in the United States. And this is not simply just a delusional or fear-mongering thing. This is looking at history. This is understanding the dynamics of our country. Because if we look at other things like a nuclear weapon attack or an EMP or, World War III kicking in, I'm not going to say for sure on any of those. In fact, some of them are possible, maybe even probable. But unfortunately, when you look at the way our economy goes and the way that we're basically borrowing and printing money like there's no tomorrow, it is 100% not sustainable. It's not, you can't sustain an economy this way. And a tipping point eventually will happen. It's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back, and it will collapse. And when it does collapse, we're all going to be in the situation we're going to have to deal with this. And that's what this video is all about, by the way, is how we actually have practical ways we can deal with an economic collapse. Because one is coming, by the way. But I want to talk about very quickly first the evidence that I have to show you why we're heading in that direction. Then we'll get to the practical stuff. So go ahead and stick through the video. I want to show you all these things that are happening. First off, the number one internal driver we have in an economy is literally customer-based shopping. The citizens of the United States, it's important that they go out and buy things. And I'm not saying they have to just go crazy buying just whatever garbage is available, although that does happen. But, stocking up on necessities, buying food, etc. Having all those things is very important. Unfortunately, sometimes they buy too much stuff. I mean, that's modern America, isn't it? But as we see people buying things, we're seeing inflation going up. Things are getting more expensive. So instead of putting so much money into, I'll just say entertainment, and so much money into food, well, now it's becoming mostly food and a little bit of entertainment because people can't afford anything else. People are dipping into their savings as it is and using credit cards to buy the very basic necessities. Inflation is driving things crazy, way up there, and it's making it so it's stifling the purchase of a lot of things that are not something that's essential. Okay, things that we normally could buy without any problem. Gas prices are way up. Car prices are way up. Food prices are way up. Obviously, that's very dangerous when we see those situations. So obviously, we need to consider what's happening here, because when people say inflation, by the way, mainstream media and all them push and say, oh, we have inflation because people are spending too much money. Bull. What's happening is the feds are borrowing and printing so much money, it's deflating the value of the money, and we see inflation. It has zero to do with people actually buying things, by the way. People are not buying things as much anymore, not near as much, but inflation's going back up again. So go ahead and answer that one for me, government. The second driver of an economy is going to be things that we basically import or export. And as a country, what you want to do is be a major exporter. We want America to build the best, make the best clothing, make the best electronics, et cetera, and we sell them to other countries. And by doing that, it really raises how our economy here in the United States. But we're seeing just the opposite. Since the 70s, instead of us having a trade surplus, we have a serious trade deficit that's only been going down, down, down. And you can see that right here in this graph. It started with the price of oil skyrocketing.
So pretty much, y'all, like, he's just discussing it, talking about the inflations and everything, like what has been taking place over the what has been taking place over the years, the inflation that is going higher, and what's this going to cause, what's it going to cost for the people, and what's going to take place. But however, it's designed, like they're designing it, it's like in game. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen that. It was this little show. It was like this little show, and they would come on, and it would have the people. I forgot what was it called. They go beep 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 beep. That's how they had the little music that was playing on it. I don't know what it is, but also it's like the Hunger Games. So like these elite people, they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing, and to create a disaster. But however, what they mean for our bad is actually for our good. So all is well on that end. So that's pretty much what he's talking about. Also, y'all, we're gonna dip into Maui real quick. We're gonna dip into Maui and discuss Maui, and let y'all see. So shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy for his content. Go and subscribe to his channel. Also, to continue to watch the content that I brought forth, you all can go and check it out. It's in the description link below, so you all could check that out. All right. Sure. My little lady up, cracking ready to get. Thank you, my Vita. Yes. Use is in effect, y'all. Fair use is in effect. They keep kicking me out. They kick me out again. But anywho, fair use is in effect. It's in the background. So once the content starts, fair use is in effect. Thank you, Vita. So I'm gonna bring it to y'all. I know y'all hear my little lady on the other end, but it is where y'all, she been asleep all day. When she got in from school, did all her hygiene. She ate her supper, listened to some music played with her toys, took her medication, baby. She went to sleep early. Like she was sleep. She was sleep from like 5:30 all the way up until she just woke up. So she gonna be up for a minute, her name. So y'all know when y'all know. So anywho, we gonna get back to the content, y'all. So fair use is in effect. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. If you're catching our live on the replay. Please subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button. Feel free to comment. And also hit the notification bell so whenever I do go live, you will be notified. Thank you all so much for tuning.
That Trump's family travels to Maui in secret visit to serve fire victims out after Biden flipped off by island. Well, there you go. So it seems like Donald Trump's family traveled to Maui. So we're about to dive straight into this and see exactly what happened. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody that's leaving positive comments in the comment section. And I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well. Without further ado, let's dive straight into it, y'all.
Being able to have some control when everything seems so out of control. And we're calling it People's Fund of Maui because every dollar that you send is going to go into an account that goes directly to the people.
Just knowing everything that took place, knowing the trauma that has taken place, and knowing that it's going to take a long time to rebuild. Probably get a little worse before it gets a little better, but we're here doing what we can do.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. We don't care how you vote. If you are an American and you share a country with us, we love you, we care about you, and we don't want any harm to come to you. That is why we are heartbroken for the people of Maui, especially the poor people of Maui who have already suffered under the billionaires who come there and buy up all of their land and jack up all of the prices of property. They can't find housing. And then, of course, what little housing they have burns to the ground under very mysterious and evil circumstances. They didn't sound the sirens. They didn't release any water, and they blocked the roads leading out of the town. What the hell happened in Lahaina? Nobody knows. And certainly nobody is trying to help out. The billionaires are very excited to grab themselves a new little city on that island, and we are disgusted and repulsed by them. But there is the daughter of a billionaire who's actually doing some help. And no, her last name isn't Winfrey or Bezos or Zuckerberg. It's Trump. Ivanka Trump's secret trip to Maui gives meals to families devastated wildfires. This exclusive from the Daily Mail. Ivanka Trump, who was the big-time advisor for Donald Trump in the White House, his sort of like prized daughter here, has headed to Maui on a humanitarian mission 2 weeks ago. She distributed food and supplies with the group City Serve International. Thousands remain displaced. Rebuilding has yet to begin. I've never seen any footage like this of Oprah handing out fresh food and fruit to the people who are in need there. Let's read. Ivanka Trump made a secret trip to Maui to distribute meals. The former first daughter joined City Serve International humanitarian mission to distribute 250,000 prepackaged meals. Well, that's great. That's nice. Where the hell's Oprah? As we've discussed, Oprah is the largest landowner in all of Maui. She owns 2,000 acres. Apparently, she grows lots of stuff on her farm. Check this out. Here is Oprah's own website writing about the bounty of her farm. Oh, wow. Oprah's exclusive farm. Look at Oprah's farm. Look at all of her food. She's so excited to have all of this food. Look at that. Oprah. She has lots of food. Wow, check this out. Take a sneak peek at Oprah's garden bounty. Look at all of that. Where are the photos of Oprah handing a box like that to any of the victims?
Nowhere to be
of the
found.
Lahaina fires. Very interesting. Dressed in black tank top and green cargo pants, Trump wore a name tag that read Eva as she distributed fresh produce. Looks like these photos were taken by a non-professional photographer. Doesn't look like she was there for the publicity. They visited Lahaina Church that is acting as a food pantry, met with residents who are working to rebuild their lives.
Yep.
During her visit, Trump passed out fresh vegetables, delivered prepackaged food supplies. Her humble presence lifted spirits and reminded the people of Lahaina that they are not forgotten.
Right.
City Surf said in a statement. Well, that's interesting. There are 6,000 displaced residents in Maui hotels. Another 1,000 are in Airbnb rentals. Ivanka Trump and the group distributed food, water, local produce, and gift cards. These are actually really valuable things to distribute. Here she is doing that work for the residents there. Very kind, like actually going out and serving. Funny how that works. There she is. These guys have some protein pain tanks. She has some graham crackers there. Here she is again. There's Trump right there in the middle. Wow. Well, this is markedly different from how Joe Biden, a member of the Biden family. So Joe Biden went to Lahaina.
Mm-hmm.
How was Joe Biden greeted? Like this.
They didn't want to hear from Joe Biden. They want nothing to do with this man.
Wow, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for nothing. Fuck you. You. Hey, lady, you, Joe Biden.
Not good.
And of course, we'll remind you that also super uber liberal. Here's Oprah and Kamala Harris in one of her least liked posts. But you wouldn't know that actually because Oprah's turned off all the comments on all of her posts.
Oh, no.
How interesting is that? Here's Oprah and The Rock begging you to give them money because they're billionaires and they.
Ain't that crazy right there that she turned off her comments on all of her videos because no matter what she posted, everybody was calling her out because she has all the money, all the resources, and you asking regular people with regular jobs that, like I said before, that'll never have the amount of money that you have. And now she go on talking about that we all threatening her, we attacking her. Now she playing the victim. Because you try to put out a GoFundMe when you wouldn't even ask your billionaire and millionaire friends so y'all can go half and go ahead and get this taken care of instead of trying to sit around and ask normal people, you know what I'm saying, for money. Like, we ain't going for that. So now you see what she did. She done turned off all her comments.
Y'all again, y'all.
That's the reason why she's
Boy, this is hilarious. It has been a night. It has been a
Where's
night.
Biden? Biden didn't do it. He didn't do it.
He came there and want to talk about what almost happened to his car and his cat. Oh, boy.
They can't afford themselves to help out anyone. And she's turned off the comments here as well.
Yep, all of them.
So Oprah is now deleting all the comments. Maybe that's because she's snatching up all of the land. This is what Oprah does. In Maui, Oprah steals land. How does that happen? Oh, government corruption. Why would the government not issue sirens and turn people back and not release water and not help firefighters and close down the roads getting out of the town?
It's crazy.
Well, I'll let you answer those questions. Oprah is the largest landowner in Maui. She has 2,000 acres, and she's never once, not once, opened up her house to any of the people and any of the residents. Not a single acre of her 2,000.
Everybody been saying that. None of her acres. You have not seen Oprah get on any interview saying, hey, the people of Maui, a lot of them that lost their house, y'all can come to my land. I got plenty of land. I get houses built on. She ain't said none of that. None of that. You know what Oprah did? Oprah got in front of that camera and said that she want us to donate money to get the house rebuilt because she don't want to give up what she already got. Like, what is she going to do with all that land? But she ain't offered none of that to them. And that's why they don't want anything to do with her.
1,000 acres in Maui has Oprah given to any of the victims of the fire? No. All Oprah did was simply sit on this porch right here and watch the flames as they burned. I don't actually know that, but presumably you would have a really good shot. You'd have a really good, vantage point right there. Oh, Oprah, what have you done? Oprah went on a CBS morning show and muled that she, in fact, is the actual victim of the Maui fires. Ladies and gentlemen, take the black hole, soulless, empty space narcissism that you think that Oprah has and amplify it times 100. When you listen to Oprah complain that she, in fact, due to mean internet comments, is the real victim of the Maui fires. Watch.
Oprah, I want to shift gears a little bit and turn to the Hawaii wildfires and the efforts to help those in need. The People's Fund of Maui was created by you and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in which you both poured time, effort, and millions to kick it off yourselves. Yet and still, it faced online criticism. I want to give you the opportunity to kind of give your thoughts on that.
Well, this is a really great point about being happier in the midst of an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified.
There she go, playing victim, talking about being terrorized, talking about that. Her and The Rock already started it off. See, here's the thing. What you mean y'all started it off? Why didn't y'all go ahead and start it and finish it? Why didn't y'all say, okay, instead of us just starting it off, Rock, let's just put our money together. Let's go and get this taken care of instead of trying to get in front of a camera and say that we put this amount towards it already. And now we want everybody else around the world to do it. But we ain't going to go ask our billionaire friends. We ain't going to go ask Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos. We ain't going to go ask them. All the billions they got. And you tell me that they wouldn't going to help y'all? That's where the problem come in at. But she's sitting on here trying to play the victim, talking about she's being terrorized, she's being attacked. And I see, that's the stuff I be talking about right here.
Line. I will say this, I came out of this experience, I was just saying this to Arthur this morning, with so much more compassion for young kids, because I was thinking, what if I didn't really know who I am? What if I didn't have the assurance of Invictus, that I am the master of my own fate and the captain of my soul? If
it would have taken you down.
It would have taken, it will take you out. Yeah. So all the online, being
slander and
attacks, lies, conspiracy theories.
It says slander and attack. Boy, I tell you the truth. Boy, that playing the victim is something else, ain't it? It is something else. But I want to thank you all for watching. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all of this. This is just crazy to me. And y'all already know me. If you've been watching me for a while, I'm going to continue to call Oprah out. I'm going to continue to do it until I see something that done changed. But other than that, we ain't seen nothing change yet. It's still a lot of lies going on. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. So like I said, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
New York Attorney General Letitia James's fraud case against Donald Trump is on hold for now. According to CNN, lawyers for the former president, his son Don Jr., and the Trump Organization requested the judge to slow down the civil trial, which is set to begin next month.
They made the ask while the judge presiding over the case, Judge Arthur Engoron, resolves a statute of limitations issue. Trump's legal team argues that some of the real estate transactions in question in the AG's $250 million fraud case are simply too old to be considered. In a statement about the pause, James wrote, quote, "We are confident in our case and will be ready for trial." Meanwhile, Fulton County's District Attorney Fannie Willis on Wednesday insisted former President Trump and all of his co-defendants in the 2020 election interference case be tried together in October, but that request was denied. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee wrote in an order, quote, "The court joins the skepticism expressed by several federal courts that denying severance always ensures efficiency, especially in mega trials such as this." Our rising panel is back with us to weigh in. Former Trump White House Associate Counsel and Vice President at Restoring Integrity and Trust in Elections, Mae Mailman, and former Biden White House aide and Democratic strategist Michael LaRosa. They both join us now. Welcome to you both. May, I'll start with you on the question of the timing of these trials. Obviously, Trump is having to prepare a defense in 4 different indictment cases now. So how is his team getting along with trying to argue for the delaying on several of these cases to make sure that he has time to prepare?
Yeah, so on the Georgia case, I think an October trial date was, I mean, even the judge in Georgia basically laughed when the request came in to try all 19 co-defendants together. There, even just the investigation, getting the grand jury has taken several years. They weren't bringing that before the grand jury the entire time. But to say that now we're going to kind of ram this through in October was always going to be unrealistic. When is that trial actually going to land? I don't know. Will there be extensions? Probably once it lands. Maybe there's going to be a lot of pretrial motions. Even the trial dates that have been set, you have Sidney Powell being tried with Ken Chesebro. These people were involved in widely different aspects of what's being alleged here. You've got investigations into voting machines versus memos about stolen electors. So I can anticipate that they're not going to be happy about that, trying to separate their trial dates from each other. So I don't actually know when all this is going to land. I do think it's all going to be later than we expect, just the sheer number of documents, the sheer number of legal issues. But obviously, President Trump's lawyers are going to be working to push this till after the election. And I would expect that they're going to be successful on at least some of those trials.
This is a really unique political situation for the year leading up to the midterm election for President Biden. What do you make of this, Michael? We have a situation where Donald Trump is out on bail facing many indictments. I think over 90 is the total count. And then you have Biden, who's also serving in public office, still trying to get some of the policies that were on his electoral platform passed. What do you make of what the Biden administration is doing to message around the Trump trials? And what do you think we can expect from the administration in this year leading up to 2024?
Well, two different questions. I'll start with how they're reacting to the Trump legal drama. And I don't know if they are reacting very much. And frankly, I don't know if they need to. At this point, the cake is pretty baked on Donald Trump. The people who love him are going to keep loving him no matter what crimes he's accused of. it really won't matter. Frankly, you know, he was impeached and people still voted for him. So I don't know if it's a good use of time to be messaging around all of Donald Trump's legal drama. The media is kind of taking care of that for them. And like I said, the numbers aren't really moving for Donald Trump, and they probably won't. The one thing we do know from the last 3 elections in 2018, 2020, and 2022 is that independent voters want nothing to do with the guy. So in that way, I also don't think that changes either. So I think the cake is baked. I think if it's a rematch, I think it's going to be extremely close, like it was last time. But given the data that we all have, and the patterns and trends that exist, it's hard to see an environment in which independents all of a sudden are attracted to Donald Trump, given that his crimes have just become, more apparent than they were when he was in the White House.
Yeah, what's your reaction, Michael, to the fact that Biden and Trump are basically sitting at the same approval rating, even as the media is hammering Trump about these indictments?
Not good. I mean, it's hard to argue with that, right?
Yeah.
I think James Carville was the one that said, like, there's no way getting around it. It's very concerning. It's a report card. But you know what? The grade that you get this week is not going to be the grade that you get a year from now. Look, it's going to come down to 2 people, 2 human beings. We both know that everybody knows who they are. The good news is there's not much to hide. Again, I don't think the dial really moves much from a political or electoral perspective, unless for some reason Trump is not the nominee. I think it will be worse for President Biden. I think he will have an uphill battle against anyone but Donald Trump.
May, there was a lot of pushback from folks on the Democratic side about the messaging around the 2020 election and how this would affect potential voter turnout in the future for folks who believe our electoral process is in shambles and the election was stolen. I kind of think that it will impact who turns out Trump supporters for him in 2024, who now believe that the electoral process in the United States is not legitimate, is not valid. Do you foresee that turnout problem really affecting Trump's ability to win or get the vote either in the primary or in the general?
Well, the polling definitely shows what you're talking about. So as far as trust in the election outcome, you see, in general, Americans do trust it, but that's driven almost entirely by Democrats, 80, 90% trust levels versus for Republicans, something like 40 to 50%. So a huge, change in what people think about what's coming out of our elections. And there's kind of this crap in, crap out feeling that you have with our elections, where do we trust the mail? Do we trust signature matching? If so much is happening without poll watchers, how do we feel about that? These types of things. And so you can do one of 2 things. You can say, hey, President Trump, you need to stop messaging that it's bad, and that's going to help Republicans. Or you can do, you know what, actually, Americans do believe in voter ID at 88 to 90% rates, kind of depending on which poll you're looking at. Maybe we should.
Yeah, they got a lot going on with this voter suppression stuff. I just was checking some of that out. My apologies, y'all. So I'm gonna pretty much end it right here, y'all, because this one right here, I'm gonna just have the rest of this content that I have on back in there. This one right here, y'all, is what I really want to show you all, but that's gonna take up a lot of time. So I'm gonna have to show you all that on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna show you all that on tomorrow, as well as this one here. So yeah, got quite a few of them, y'all. So I'll show you all that on tomorrow, because like I'm well at 125, as the content was playing, I was on the phone with my son, y'all. I was telling him about the dream that I had. And I told him what I thought maybe it was, and he just, agreed to it and said that's what it sounded like. But yeah, y'all, like I said, just get y'all relationship with God going. Like nothing else is important. These worldly things, worldly possessions is not important, y'all. Please get your relationship with God. Get a relationship with Him. Forgive. Ask for forgiveness. Forgive. Even if you don't think that you wronged anyone, forgive so that you will be forgiven. Like we have to just really just be close to God. Cause like I said, y'all, like these dreams God is giving me, like it's about to go down, y'all. And I've been stressing that for a minute now. It is literally about to go down. So just staying faithful, staying truthful, keeping God first, and knowing God is love, and know that He will not leave us, y'all. All is well. So y'all, that ends it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow at 9 p.m. y'all. Peace, love, blessings, and light to everyone. I thank you for my sister Vida for being in the chat with me on tonight and holding it down. And my girl got a grind. So I thank you so much, Vida. It was good to see you over here again. Miss you, Vida. Once again, shout out to my sister Vida. Shout out to Parch. Shout out to everybody in the comment section that came through on tonight. Shout out to the people that catching it on the replay. Peace, love, and blessings. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And that concludes our live for tonight. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Once again, y'all, sorry for the smacking, but unfortunately, that's me sucking on my little Jolly Ranchers. So once again, peace, love, and blessings. Shout out to Vida. Shout out to Traylon. Shout out to Shan. Peace, love, and blessings. Good night, everybody.